Hi, I'm Carol Jurgensen Sheets, and this is Boo. And we're here to give you a challenge. That's right, it's January. This is the time when you make New Year's resolutions or you create goals, or my Carol the Coach thing is you pick a word that represents what you want to be, do, or feel for the year. But the truth of the matter is, one thing that Boo and I have been practicing, right, Boo? Mm-hmm. One thing we've been practicing is shifting our energy and turning it around. Let me give you an example. When something bad happens, is there any way to glean anything positive from it? Because my belief is always there is something positive that you can do. Yeah, I know. That may require a shift in how you think. And if you watched my last video, you know that when you change the way you look at things, the things around you change. And so my challenge to you is today. It is the 18th. You have 13 more days till the end of January. So every day, what I would like for you to do is, as you have a negative thought, I want you to turn it around, shift it, and say to yourself, how can I make that a positive? My feet hurt after an 8-hour presentation. I say to myself, oh, I can't wait to put on my moccasins, my Uggs. It's going to make my feet feel so good. I love that. I have a deadline that is going to be difficult to meet. Maybe I'm going to have to put 4 or 5 or 6 hours into it that I wasn't expecting. I say to myself, you know what? I'm up for the challenge. I've got the creativity. I got the smarts. I can make it happen. My kids are challenging me. They're being disrespectful. They're telling me no. But you know what? I'm going to practice good emotional maturity. And I'm going to say, I'm going to notice their effort, not their outcome. And I'm going to notice the positive things they're doing. And even though they're being disrespectful to me, I'm going to say, hey, what can I do to make that a win? Yeah, this stuff is hard, but once you start doing it, it becomes easier. And so if something bad happens, let's say you're diagnosed with cancer, you can say to yourself, and you've heard me say things like this, I'm the poster child for this problem. I'm going to show people how to do it. I'm going to present a face that makes people go, wow, she's not even affected by that diagnosis. And when you do that, you feel better. Let me give you an example. June 30th, this summer, I had a rollerblading accident, 19 stitches in my face. Well, other than cover it up with a little makeup, continue on with my life, I kind of boasted, if you will, about my accident. And I said, you know what? I am choosing not to rollerblade anymore because I don't want to break a hip. But I took this like a champ. I ran to the emergency room. I got 19 stitches. And you're not going to believe this. I saw clients afterwards. Not only did I see clients, but I got home, made some dishes for our fireworks party, and had about 30 people over to the house, and they didn't even know that that had occurred. Now, I certainly could have canceled the party. That would have been okay. But I did not want that to interfere with how I wanted to proceed my life. So here's the challenge. What do you want in your life, and how can you make it happen no matter what is happening in your life? I'm not asking you to be Superman or Superwoman, but I am saying that you have the power to determine what is it that you want for your life. And when you do, then you get to say, I'm going to be the shining example. I have a sister whose motto is shine on. And I absolutely agree with that. no matter what we're doing in life, we can shine. And you know, it's that old quote from Marianne Williamson when she says, who are we not to be brilliant? Who are we not to be shining? That's who we were meant to be. That's what our higher power asks us to do. And so, I'm going to ask you, can you take my challenge? Can you everything that creates a negative thought from, I'm so tired. Oh, we've got a blizzard coming tomorrow. Oh, my kids are so disrespectful. Oh, my husband treats me like crap. Oh, I hate my job. Can you turn that around and can you make it a positive? Because if we have 60,000 negative thoughts a day, well, we have 60,000 thoughts, but most of them are negative. They're not negative in a bad way, but they're like, I'm going to be late. I didn't do this right. I could have done this better. I wish I would have had more time to put on my makeup. I wish I would have had more time to spend with my kids or my grandkids. I'm always thinking about me. You get the gist. Can you turn that around and at least settle into what you need to do to have a better life? I bet you can, and I bet you'll take this challenge, and I hope you'll email me at carolthecoach.com and let me know how you're doing. Because you know what I do? I am a life coach and a mental health therapist that believes that when you work at things, when you look at life in a positive spin, when you make the effort, it all works to your advantage. And that's what life's about. It's about feeling good. And that's why I can have sore feet, wear my Uggs, see how big those Uggs are, and enjoy myself. I can feel the pain, or I can say, wow, this feels good. And you can too. We'll see you next week for more life skills with Carol the Coach. But in the meantime, fearlessly have the courage to be yourself